Here is a quick little helpful description, number one at least, of how to do our details. So I've gone to the MEP details folder and I have to find some that have to do with HVAC. So let's just take a look. I'm going to go through these and look at them. That's a switch, that's electrical, it doesn't count. That's a three-phase AC motor. That could count, but it's not really HVAC. But HVAC has motors on it. So if you wanted to, you could do that one. That's a wall penetration for a conduit. So that one's not going to count. Duct penetration. That would be HVAC. That shows how ducting goes through. Of course, it would have to get rotated. And the part you want to do is that. You're going to enter that in your file. So you want to have that part drawn. Here's another one. Field traps for an air handler. So that's definitely one. It's not too hard. And again, you don't put this part on there, the field fabricated trap title. That will be in the title of your drafting view. Okay, this one definitely is. This is a machine that would be similar to a pump or a blower or something that has to do with how equipment gets done. So you could do that. Yeah, flexible between equipment. So this would, as an example, be an air handler or a blower or something with a chiller or something. So this is just showing how it's going to be mounted. So this would be a typical one. This one definitely is. It's an air terminal, and it's how an air terminal is mounted, air register. And it doesn't need quite this much detail, but the more, the better. This is showing a lot of good stuff. So that would be one you could choose. Nah, that's a ball valve. That's not HVAC. This is coil condensate drain. Yeah, so coils are part of HVAC, so that would be one. And again, you would do this portion of it, do your best to figure out what it says, and then it has to be rotated, but you don't. This is part of your drafting view, not this. Here's a duct, another duct penetration, so that would count. That's conduit, so that's for electrical. So we'll wait for that for another time. That's electrical. Fire rated pipe. That's more going to be plumbing. Uh, that is, I don't even know what that one is. So I would skip that one for sure. Zone core, zone, air damper. So this is a schematic that you could put in there if you had, if you wanted to rename these as your zones, you could do that. What is this? Duct access doors. So that's definitely part of ducting is part of HVAC. So this is showing how you would get access doors, mount them to one. So that could be done. So there's plenty. You need four. Here's another one: how to put straightening or vanes. They're really called straightening vanes in a piece of ducting. Not really as important for us because ours is round, so this wouldn't be applicable. But you could put it in if you wanted to. Here's a duct flexible connections. There's another good one. Now we're doing round ducting, so these aren't as applicable, but that's okay. Often you have all of these in there, and you just X out the ones you're not going to use. Again, duct mounting, so that one would count. So there's way more than four. Ooh, duct transformations, and this does look like round. So maybe could be round or square. So that could be done. Insulation, how to put insulation on, that would be a good one. These are all details. That one doesn't count. That's a um, um, fire connection, FD, FDC, fire department connection. Check valves, no, we don't need that. We don't need those. That's for fire. That's for like solenoid valves and things like that. We don't need that. That's for drain. That's plumbing. Inertia-based stubber detail. So this is actually a good one because a lot of items vibrate, and so this is an anti-vibration device. So this is how you would put blowers and large equipment on a roof. So you could do that one. Here's another one, pressurization intake. So that would be one you could do. Wiring diagram. Nope, that one's not. That one's not. Square and rectangular duct velocity. So you could put this one in. So there's a lot of HVAC. Now, a lot of these, there's a plenum. That's a good one to put in. I don't know what that one was. Motion sensor, no. Nominal lumber, gasket, sponge, up. I'll bet you that's one, but I'm not seeing acoustical package. So this is for any mechanical equipment, so you could put that in there. Piping, not really. We're not really doing piping, but you could apply it to ducting if you wanted to. No, that's plumbing. That's plumbing. There's some more ducting, so you could do that one. More ducting. So I've got lots of examples. Here's so this is just for equipment in general. So this one's civil. Don't need to worry about that. Internal pressure switch. No, we don't need that one. Don't need that one. That one's plumbing. One's wiring. This one could be done. It's basically how do you put an adjustable support in for something that you might need. Variable air valves. That's definitely one. That's all HVAC, so you could put that detail in. Fan pump. That's another one that you could put in. Here's a machine mount, so that would be a good one you could put in. Wall clean out. No, that's plumbing. Plumbing. Duct support. That's a really good one right there. That would be especially because we're going to have some vertical runs, so that would be very applicable to put in there. And that's the end of them. So those are how you would go and make a choice. You need 4 of them. If you want to do more, that's fine. And what you'll do is you'll essentially put this into AutoCAD, trace over, add your annotations so that it's all in AutoCAD. And once it's an AutoCAD file, you can import that into a drafting view in Revit. And the reason I'm making you draw it in AutoCAD is that is how thousands of pre-existing, already done details are made. They're already there. And so I want you to get the opportunity to work from AutoCAD into Revit. It just happens all the time. And then sometimes some companies work in AutoCAD anyway. And you really do need to keep your AutoCAD skills up. So these are mostly tracings. The size is not, it needs to be somewhat like this, representative of size, but there is no actual scale. And all of this would fit in an 8x8 box. Okay, so there you go. That's how we get going on the MEP HVAC details for week 10.